Hello, my name is Anthony Zapata from HCPR Performance, and today we will be discussing the installation procedure of the Verus Engineering hood louvers for the Nissan 350Z. In the first image, we have the measurements for the initial midline of the hood. Start measuring the edge between the bumper and the headlight. Measure around 7.5 inches following the hood edge upward. Mark up using 3M painter's tape as it's the strongest bond and does not leave any kind of residue. Measure both on both sides and throw a straight line between them. Do this as many times as you have to do it because you need to get it as close to perfect as possible. Then in a 90-degree angle from the edge of the hood, measure from 4.5 to 5 inches for our vertical tape line. We did around 4.75 inches as an average measure. Once these lines are marked up, place the layout sticker provided by Verus Engineering as close as aligned as possible to the markup lines. Make sure to do this while the hood is still installed to be able to visually inspect the alignment of the layout and the tapes with respect to the whole car. Now, based on the mark points in the layout supplied by Verus Engineering, get a sharp tool. In our case, we've used a nail, and the markup lightly like shown in the video. This will help in the drilling procedure. Also, mark down 4 points in the inner corners of the layout sticker. This will help for the cutting procedure. Remove the hood from the car and place it over a soft surface where no scratching may occur. For the drill bits, you will need the following three sizes: 1/8 of an inch for the initial holes, 3/16 of an inch for enlargement of those initial holes, and 1/4 for the initial layout holes. Begin drilling the marked up holes with a 1/8 of an inch drill bit. A tip here is to only drill through the hood surface shell and not the inner shell or the structural shell. The 1/8 drill bit are very thin and sometimes in some cases may break when touching the inner structural shell. To us it happens around twice, so we had to get another set of 1/8 drill bits. Now use the 3/16 drill bit to enlarge the initial 1/8 bit holes. In this stage, you may completely drill through the surface and the structural shell beneath. You shouldn't have any trouble with that. It shouldn't break. Enlarge the 4 corner holes 1/4 inch and commence by cutting out the section labeled out. Use this inner holes as guides to help with the cutting procedure. Now flip the hood. You will see all the previously drilled holes from the first part. Measure 1/2 inch away from each of the holes and mark up using a pen or a pencil. Based on these marks, you will mark a line with tape to cut out the inner shell of the hood. Make sure to be very careful when cutting in this part. Going through the structural shell could mean damage. Could cause damage to the outer shell and will screw up the whole hood. Once the shell is removed, you will find melted rubber bushings used for silencing the hood vibrations. Remove all the bushings that are in the areas of the holes. Once the underside is done, flip the hood over and begin trimming and adjusting for adequate fitment of the louvers. Notice the louver will not fit in the specified hole size by Verus Engineering. Grab the 1/4 inch drill bit and enlarge each of the holes for proper fitment. If the louver is not fitting in comfortably, keep drilling until all the threads from the louver clear the hood shell. The 4 upper and 4 lower bolts, due to the hood surface bend, will not fit easily. Grab the 1/4 inch and grind them where necessary. In our case, we had to do the lower 4 holes upward and the upper 4 holes downward so that they could clear the louver's threads and enter freely. Another tip is to install the louver by fitting the center threads and then going outward. Once the louver fits comfortably, install the air dam piece in the front 3 threads from the louver and hand tighten all the nuts to complete the fitment. Thank you for watching this video and hope it was helpful. Download the official installation guide done by Verus Engineering from their product page, link in the description.